What's up, guys? Today we're going to be looking at the Osee Mega15s. This is a 15-inch director's monitor that comes in at $949. If you want to up your production value, you definitely want to look into getting a director's monitor. Now, your client can always look at the back of your monitor, but when you get on bigger productions, they're probably going to want to see what you're doing while you're doing it. With them previewing the shot as you're doing it, a lot of corrections can be made on set versus post-production. Let's unbox the Mega15s and let's see what it comes with. It's going to come with feet to put the monitor on the table. It's going to come with a shoulder strap for the traveling case. Got a power cable for plug-in power. You got a cheese plate up here to mount your wireless video transmitter. This particular version, I got the V-mount plate, so this works with V-mount batteries. You plug up the AC cable right here. Got the on and off switch. This is going to mount to a C-stand, and you can actually mount it straight through the case. This has two SDI outs, two SDI ins, and then it has one HDMI in. We have USB-C right here to calibrate the monitor. And then you also can mount 4 other accessory mounting plates on the side of the monitor. I'm using 99 watt-hour CG Cine V-mount battery to power it. That's gonna clip right in there. And now you wanna strap it down. These are adjustable straps. Tighten that up. Those straps are gonna hold it in place when you're using the traveling case. All right, let's talk about setting this up. First, you have to figure out if your camera has an HDMI output or an SDI. I'm shooting with the Sony a7 IV and a7S III, so I got an HDMI wireless transmitter. Now, when you turn this around, this comes with this cheese plate, so I mounted my transmitter right here on this cheese plate, and I'm using the Shimbal TP Mini. Now, I really like this. First, it has built-in antennas, it's very small and compact, and it comes in at a very affordable price at $89.99. Something like that. Now, it also can be powered via USB-C. So I have that going right into my V-mount battery. So this V-mount battery by CG Cine, this is a X160. This is powering the monitor and the HDMI transmitter. Then I just have this little magic arm screw directly into the cheese plate to mount the transmitter. To get a little bit cleaner setup, I got this small HDMI cable, so I don't have like a lot of excess cable hanging. Something that's really nice about this monitor is you can calibrate it. And if you have a calibration tool, you can actually just plug it in right here via the USB-C. On the front of the monitor, you got your 3.5mm input jack to listen to the audio. Also, you can load your user LUTs with this USB-A port. And then you can control the monitor with these different settings. And also it has a speaker on it if you want to hear what you're shooting. You're going to get an echo if you use a speaker, so I would either turn that down or plug in headphones so you can hear what's going on. Let's talk about the pros and the cons of this monitor. We'll start with the good stuff first. Price. Now, it's not cheap, but when you compare it to other monitors, it's very affordable. The carrying bag. I'm going to be using this as a director's monitor, so I'm going to be transporting this a lot. So since it comes with a bag that fits the monitor and it's protected, that's a plus. The size. Having a 15-inch monitor will definitely raise up your production value, and your clients can see exactly what they're paying for. The features, having features like your aspect ratio, the false color, the zebras, all those different camera features that you need really sets us apart from just using your typical computer monitor. Now, I've used a computer monitor before as well, but trying to figure out how to power it, rig it up, not having those additional features like false color, zebras, and like your grid lines. That's some of the disadvantages of using a computer monitor. Let's talk about the cons. I only have one con about this monitor, and that will have to be the user interface. They really need to update the user interface. Now, you have to play around with this monitor a lot to figure out how to use it. When I'm using this joystick, I just never know what it's gonna do. I have to always play around with it to figure out, how to engage this button, or this setting, or to turn this off, or turn this on. In my opinion, one is super easy for people to use. You shouldn't have to read an instruction manual or to watch a video in order to use this director's monitor. The way that they have it set up right now is just very confusing. So that would be my only feedback for Osee, is to just look at the user interface and maybe partner with a couple people that use the monitor to get some feedback, what they want to see on how to use it. All right, guys. Drop a comment below if you have any questions about this Osee Mega15s, and let me know what you're currently using for a director's monitor if you're using one or not. I almost forgot about the brightness. This monitor comes in at 1500 nits, so it's gonna be super bright in outdoor conditions. And if it's still too bright outside, you can always use the included sun hood to block all the light.